Okay. Welcome back to this presentation. Now, this is the second part on how to make money. The first video was how you customer can actually benefit by using iBoomerang. You just want to use the platform to save money while you enjoy your travel experiences. A 5-star result, you're paying 3-star. All right. But the second video is actually how can you make money. That's what we call it, money matters, which is what we're going to show next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a disclaimer. The result you're going to get will be directly proportional to three things: the way you believe, your action, and how much you can give. Is what I call the money bag, right? Your belief is the belief in your God or whatever it is that you believe in, to believe in a company with the system they've created, and guess what? To believe in yourself. The second is your massive action. How much action you are taking, whichever way you're taking the action. In fact, if you write the word GOAL, go, it means to get out and live and actually put things into action, right? And the G, give, means you need to be able to give a boomerang away, because we have a philosophy. Our company is all about givers. We want givers to join the company, because when you give, you receive. Shut down, pressing together, running over shall men give back on to you. Now, if you're building this business and say you want to build as a conservative, what that means is you want to build between 1 to 2 hours a month, right? Your job is to give out a boomerang and find you some customers, friends and family, colleagues at work. Give them a boomerang about a platform that helps them save money every time they want to book travel, right? Now, average people tend to save $600 per year. If you give out 10, remember, all you're doing is 1 to 2 hours a month, right? If you give out 10, at the end of the year, your customers or friends or family or colleagues would have saved 6,000. Guess what? A boomerang gives you 50% of that 6,000. Now, listen, gentlemen, how would 3,000 look like coming back to you without you doing anything? All you have done is you've given out a boomerang. That's it. That's all you've done. But if you are somebody who will say, you know what, I want to push it a little bit, right? I want to build this moderately. We're talking about, say, 1 to 2 hours per week, all right? Just 1 to 2 hours per week. This is what we call the weekend warriors. You just want to push this on the weekend, 1 to 2 hours per week. All you need to do again, guys, is to find you some customers that you can give out the boomerang to. Again, saving 600 per year, you have the opportunity on an income of $30,000 on something that you've given out one time. Now, at this point, let me ask you a question. If somebody give you a platform and you are saving close to about 50% of what people are paying normally, the question is, if you want to buy that same thing again, where would you go? Exactly. You would go back to the same place, right? That's how this is possible for people to keep saving more money. So this 600 can actually increase per head of a customer. Now, if you're somebody like me that really want to be aggressive, you want to go out in a different way, you're thinking about 1 to 2 hours per day to push this, ladies and gentlemen, now the opportunity is you have that grace to be able to help close to 1,000 people over a period of time. If those 1,000 people are saving $600, that is 600,000. 600,000. That is a 50% coming back to you. How would 300,000 looks like if that comes into your bank account? That will do a lot, right? I know as right. I agree with you. Now, the second part of this is if we are a team builder. Now, this is what a lot of people say, oh my God, how is this number possible? It's very easy. Remember, you are now a team builder. You actually want to dive into this, right? So now on a conservative level, right? Remember, conservative is someone who's doing 1 to 2 hours per month. You actually want to build this, right? You want to actually stretch yourself a little bit, because before you're giving a boomerang, but this one you're building a team. So let's just push that number a little bit to say 3 to 4 hours per month, right? So imagine you've built a team of 50 people, and each one of you are giving 100 boomerang per customer, right? 100 boomerang per customer, that will equivalent to about 500 trips per year. On the average of 607, still, if you multiply that amount, ladies and gentlemen, that number goes up quite quickly. This is where the monthly and the average income start building on top of what you've done as a customer acquisition, on top of what you've done as a customer acquisition, right? So things become much more interesting. Now imagine we have built a team of 1,000. Now I'm not talking about me directly sponsoring 1,000 people. I'm talking about people through my organization. We built 1,000 people. This number is possible. I'm not going to go into this number right now because things might go over your head. Now, again, this part they just talk about more money to be earned on how we are paid. For those who get involved in the business, we're going to talk about these numbers in much more detail. So how do you get started? All right, so everyone got started at a standby in the business. So a standby is just say you are getting yourself a visa. That's it, a visa fee. Everyone pays a visa fee in some particular country, right? So this is your visa fee, $49.95. That gives you all this benefit. Again, this will be explained to those who actually got involved, but I want you to understand that this is what everyone will pay to get involved directly into iBoomerang. But guess what? For those who actually now want to say, okay, you know what, on this travel trip, you don't want to be in economy, which is the coach, or business class, or want to experience first class like I did. We are experiencing first class in our business. Majority of people that join our business are on first class because they know there are more benefits in first class. As you may know, last time you travel, that there will be more benefit in first class than those who are in coach class. But it doesn't matter where you are. You can work your way into first class. Ladies and gentlemen, I want this presentation to be short, so I'm not going to dive in details into that. But the main important thing is you can join the team at modular.iboomerang.com. Or if this video was shared with you through somebody else, guess what? You need to get back to them ASAP so you can get started. Listen, remember, we are looking for people who have the money bag mentality, who believe so much, who are ready to act on their belief on where they see themselves going. And guess what? More importantly, those who can give out a boomerang. It's been a pleasant pleasure and a privilege to share this information with you. Get back to the person who shared this video with you, or click on the link below if you're seeing this on whatever platform. And we are ready to work with you. Now you know better. Go do better. Bye for now.